Hello, welcome to Stitchy Fix. I'm Victoria.
I'm her mom, KRIS.
And this is a channel about cross stitch. This is KRIS's WIP Parade 2023. Do we call it 2023? At the end of 2023.
Going into 2024.
Yes, part 2. Part 2.
All right, we were in the middle of autumn, or just about to start autumn.
Just about to start autumn.
Fall for Autumn by Erica Michael. Not a new one. I think this was originally done on
Silk gauze.
yeah. I'm just doing it on fabric, but I'm doing it on linen fabric, and that's my start.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna do this for my daughter Lauren. Okay, there you go. And Teresa Kogan, you haven't heard that name yet. I have a couple of her charts, but this one I started. This is her Whimsy Witch's Angry House, which I sort of don't get the angry thing, but she's just very whimsical. I really like her. I like Halloween a lot. And I'm doing it on that stormy night. Where's my board?
Right here, next to your elbow.
Oh, gee. All right, part 2, we're pressing on on that stormy night. And there's my start. Very cute. All right, then this is another Cherry Hill Stitchery. Pumpkins, I think it's called Pumpkin Spice. Yes, Pumpkin Spice. And everything nice. Waffling on the fabric choice about whether I restart this or not.
Hard to see.
It's really hard to see the words. Like, I was excited that the white pumpkins showed up so well, but you can't even tell that there's some wording there. So this may have a restart. I don't know. I really like her charts. There you go. All right, now we've got another start.
I'm being Dana White and storage bin
Put her backer.
put her backer.
Stitching with the Housewives, House of Hans tiered tray tidbit. And there's my start. I really do. I have some big Halloween projects, and then I have some small ones, and I think I added the small ones to get quick finishes. And then my big ones never get moved ahead for some reason.
Thank you.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to figure this out.
Just put it in the same bin, and then I'll put it back in there, because
Okay.
only these were in that bin.
All right, all right.
Bin sorting. Okay, this is Good Morning Maui from Etsy. The stretching portraits, and Victoria and our friend Sarah are also doing this one. And I had the perfect Fortnite fabric for this, but I started it the wrong direction.
And they
And
don't
it's
know
a-
more.
And yeah, and I can't get it, and you can't really tell on this. But it is gray and brown, which goes perfectly with the color flosses there. So I am debating on if I want to just do 2 of them, then this will fit. Or see if I might need to do a new start. Another Stitching with the Housewives. I have very little just general fall. I've got Halloween for sure. And then, well, you'll see coming up. Just I wanted some more like home things for the fall.
For the fall.
And this is Fall Home. Fall Home by Stitching with the Housewives, a tiered tray tidbit. And I'm doing it on a really pale blue. And you see hers. They did it on a kind of like a pale blue too. You see that? That's where it's going to end up. And this is where I am.
Good.
Okay, this is gonna go on that pile over there that KRIS, are you serious? You haven't finished this?
We're separating those out.
Halloween frill from Heart and Hand. All right, now you're all screaming at the camera. Yes, KRIS, duh, finish that tonight.
So yeah, that one's getting cold.
Okay, there we go. I do have the other one I haven't started yet, the whole town. And then
Let's show that first.
Amy Brookner.
Brooken.
Sorry. We're all a little batty here. This is the second one of these kind of Halloween ones that she does that I am attempting to do. And here is my progress.
It's wonderful.
So I did a middle start with the words. My girlfriend Donna is doing it, and I think she's like, 85% done. But that's okay.
No race.
the race. Alrighty. Then, Stitching with the Housewives, it's really hard to find a cute turkey. But I thought this turkey...
Although we did just watch somebody's...
We did. What was that?
Glendon Place.
Glendon Place
has a cute turkey.
We saw it on someone's WIP parade. Again, this one is so sillily close.
Sillily close.
Yes, this is Gobble. What's in my cup, Gobble?
So close.
It is so close. And the colors are really cool. So I am doing it on a tan, but... See that? Let's see. Oh, wait. I guess I'll show you the truck first. Oh, so nice. I mean, this year, at least in 2024, we're going to get a longer Thanksgiving season because it's the last week of the month.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm. Isn't it cute?
I don't know any of those dates. I just say, when do I have to show up to work? This is like my least favorite way to have a winter break.
Yeah, at the end.
This time, yeah.
Okay, so I have done 2 years of Frogwarts actively participating. The years 3 and 4. Victoria did 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're both going to do 5. Again.
That's the way it goes.
Yes. So this is the band sampler for year 3.
Mm-hmm. This is by Black Needle Society.
Oh yes, I'm so sorry. And I started in the upper left-hand corner.
With the night bus.
With the night bus. These are really fun if you ever, well, we are big Harry Potter fans, obviously.
We are.
And when you do a Black Needle Society retreat weekend, it's virtual, but it is so fun and they are so organized. And one of my highlights was I won a prize. It was very exciting.
Very excited.
And then year 4 band sampler. Oh, sorry. And I started in the upper left-hand corner, and there's a maze.
There is a maze.
And it is amazing. And we did buy the same, so we are doing them separately. Some people are doing all the years together.
Yep.
And we are trying to do the same fabric for each of the years.
Yep. Thank you.
Okay, it's my Harry Potter bag. Year 3. And then for Maisie, because she is just a little snuggle bun. Maisie, her youngest, Victoria's youngest, she just loves a snuggle.
She's real snuggly.
Really snuggly. So I found Snuggle This Muggle on Etsy. And it is by Lab Pattern. I don't know who that is. They probably just did it on a computer, right? And
yeah, it's called Lab Pattern.
And I am doing it on a 28 count something.
The stars are so sparkly.
The stars are sparkly.
We've got a snuggle.
We got a snuggle. And the funny thing is, I thought this was like a perfect color for like parchment. I didn't realize it's on the back of a dyed fabric. The other side is the dyed, the modeled side.
Modeled side.
Oopsie.
Doesn't matter.
It's okay. It's alright. It's okay. Okay. Then
no rules in cross stitch.
Another Thanksgiving, there was a series that Stitching with the Housewives did with like gratitude and thankfulness. And I've done one of them already, but this one is thankful with the home. And forgive my chart printout. This was a PDF chart, but my printer was messed up, so now you can make that on their side, but there you go. There's my start for thankful. Love it. I don't think I have any else in there at this time. Okay, now this is one of my favorites that Victoria got for me, right? You got this for me.
One of my first things I ever got at Crafty Framer.
And I did the bad thing. It's been loved, and it got stuck on my bag from
the vinyl.
Dark Shadows Sue Hillis. And it's on a hand dye. Oh, I didn't take it out.
It's okay.
I could take it out.
You don't need to. I think it's fine.
I got 2 almost done. That Hocus Pocus is like 99% done.
So the Trick or Treat, is it done?
Trick or Treat's done.
And then there's Hocus Pocus. This fabric is fantastic.
It is. So I have enough that I'm going to do all 6 before I take them apart.
Love it. You got 2 needles in here.
Who knows what I got in there?
I think you were doing the orange and the black. You're like, there's only 2 colors.
Yeah. Okay. I love Autumn Lane Stitchery. I have never finished one of their charts, but I love them. So I got their Halloween, I don't know if this was, no, I just got this one. Because I think this is me. Wicked Witchcraft. Isn't that pretty? So I have a beautiful piece of fabric that kind of goes with it. Let's see.
You don't need this.
I wanted to show the picture so that they could see that my fabric goes like that. Isn't that cool? See how that matches sort of? And I have the center start. This was the Stitch Mania start. But I love that I've got the right color fabric. Someday,
I'll finish it. This is a market.
I don't think so. This I got it.
No?
I got it Stitcher's Paradise in Las Vegas.
Oh, Vegas.
This is a series that Sue Hillis did about years ago. Let me just say this when it was done. I don't know, I have 2 of them. The stickers over the copyright year, so I'm not sure what year it was done. 2013. But I just love this. Yes, I can drive with a stick. And got this fabulous fabric at Stitcher's Paradise. Again, this is actually on my short list. I've got to finish this.
Okay.
Just saying it out loud in the universe.
Change the bucket.
And look at this. Isn't that cool? And it's iridescent.
Love it. And then one more over there.
Oh, no, well, yeah, he didn't come up with it. Okay, so then I did Abby Sue's Designs Happy Haunts, which was a stitch along like the Fab 50, where each week you got a different part of the chart. And it is the 3 ghosts, the 3 traveling hitchhiking ghosts from the Haunted Mansion. This is only part 3. The 3rd guy is here. Obviously, I don't know what I was just printing it out now. It's an old, I mean, it was sometime this year. But in any case, I've got to start on this really cool fabric.
You got the whole frame done.
And, right, that's what I was going to say. I got the hard part done first. The frame done, and it matches.
I mean, is there anything more delightful?
No,
when it
it's really
matches
quite
up.
a win. Okay, that's all on my side.
Okay, great. Okay, so now this next portion
That was like my happy
Chris's,
haunts.
Favorite, no, what is it? Your focus. These are going
to be my focus for 2024.
And it doesn't mean
making
that-
progress.
Doesn't mean they're going to be finished.
Yeah, because when you see them, you'll go, oh my God, Chris, are you crazy?
Yeah.
Hands-on design, a celebration, a year of celebrations. This is the first one. So this chart, I think they came out like one at a time before. This chart that I got has all 12 of them in it. And I saw this model stitched at our local LNS at Tomorrow's Heirlooms, and I was beside myself.
All
with
in a
joy.
row, like one long column.
All in a column, not just a row, not in the square, whatever. So I see how long it's gonna be. It's crazy. So I'm 32 count something. Even weaver linen probably. And I have a small start. But I have a start.
That's
so I am
what
really,
counts.
you will see the theme of this next batch is that I love this fabric. I just can't help myself.
The theme.
Oh, I started this at Stitch West. This is a Poutini when I think of autumn. I am really enjoying this. Did Sarah do one of these other ones?
Yes, she did summer.
Yeah, and one of our friends did
Maybe
one of them,
winter.
and I think Judy did all 4 of them, right, or something?
She's working her way through.
Yeah, so several of us are doing it, but it is really, I'm really enjoying it, especially when you feel successful. So here's my start. I think that's a pretty good start. Well, again, devoted time at retreats is a huge help.
Yes.
Okay, then, if you haven't watched our floss tubes, which you probably have since you're watching this with Prep. Anyway, we're
Or you're
mom
new
daughter.
here. You could be new
Or
here.
you could be new here. So we're mom and daughter, and we have 2 friends that are mom and daughters, and friends of ours who do floss tube, and you probably know them.
Way more than us.
Way more than us. Just Keep Stitching, Pam and Steph, and Snug Harbor Crafts, Deb and Kath. They're our friends. So Victoria and I were shopping one day, and we found this chart.
Just leave it there, Dad. Thank you.
Hands-on Design, the Good Ship Sampler. So our girls, Victoria, Steph, and Kath, are doing a stitch alongs together. So I thought, wouldn't this be cool for the moms to do a stitch along? So Pam already had it, so I was able to gift it to Debbie. And I have it, it's on linen. I haven't done more since we were at our retreat.
Oh, it's so gorgeous.
Where others have, but it is really...
The fabric is so pretty, and it's gonna wash it out, I'm sure. Oh no, actually you're getting pretty good.
Yeah, that's my start. But I'm just gonna read this to you because it's amazing. There are good ships and wood ships and ships that sail the sea, but the best ships are friendships. May they always be. So I think it's gonna be very, very cool.
And it's going fast. I mean,
well, when you do
you
it,
just
yeah.
started there and made a lot of progress.
Yeah. Then, well, I'll do this one first. Can do this one first.
Whatever you want to do, Mom.
Okay, so last year, 2022 Stitch West, there was a stitch along. They called like the October Stitch Along or Stitch West. I don't know exactly what it was called, but it was this chart, Sunnyside Sampler by the Drawn Thread.
We're not sampler girls, if you couldn't tell. But
But
this
I wanted
sampler,
I thought this was beautiful, and I wanted to give it a go. It is well over my head, sort of, for getting done fast, but I'm still plugging away. So I did not finish it. I am also doing it on an even count, 32 count, I think. It's very small. When I look at it more, it's like, oh God, that just got smaller. This is where my progress.
pretty.
And I am going to leave off the alphabet at the bottom, but I'm going to still have the words at the top. Many, hundreds of people have finished it already, but it is really, it's really fun to do. It's solid. That's the challenge. And for me, obviously using a little more challenging fabric
than you're used to, yeah.
Okay, so since I sort of felt partially successful, that's like a third done.
Yeah.
Partially successful when I saw this year's, the one that started in 23 till next October when we go, Jardin Privé au Filles des Nichoirs. It is absolutely adorable.
I don't like birds, but I love these birds.
It is so stinking cute. And what's really great about having friends in the biz, I just called Steph at Keepsakes because we're not really brown people either. Like a lot of people do things on like brown fabric.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I really would like something in the blue family, but we needed the whites to show up. So I was very fortunate that Steph was willing to kit up the project for Victoria and I, or her project and my project. And this is my progress.
And this
So
is on
far.
a Grace Notes, Colleen.
Okay.
Yay.
There you go. Okay. Then another designer that we both love is Silver Creek Samplers.
Who we would have never known had we not known about Floss Tube.
90% of what we have known, we learned from Floss Tube.
Yes.
Other than, like, we could even buy not just kits. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
from Joanne Fabrics.
right. Or the Stitchery catalog.
Or the Stitchery catalog.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the grind. All right. This is going to be a birthday present some year for my son-in-law, Victoria's husband, Patrick, because he loves coffee, even more than I love coffee. And I just have a little start. His birthday is February 2nd, though. I'm not sure that this is going to make it this year.
It's okay.
Here we go. There's my start.
Love it.
Oh, okay. So then,
Another Silver Creek.
another Silver Creek sampler is Flying Academy. If you ever saw the Halloween on Flying Academy, I did that one for my husband. He is like a flight simulator that he does, and he loves airplanes and blah, blah, blah. So it was just perfect. It was just perfect, and I was so pleased with myself. And then I saw Kringle Flying Academy, which I absolutely intend to do for him, and I love it. And I did a middle start.
You did.
But I also just was like color completing so I could like see something. Oh gosh, hey, I'm further than I thought.
Yay! We got a reindeer.
See a reindeer. Sort of with the wrinkles.
We got a reindeer.
So there's my start.
Love it. Thank you.
Okay, so we mentioned that Pam and Steph are our friends. Well, Pam, this past June, celebrated 30 years of being diagnosed with breast cancer, which she survived. Thank the good Lord. And in honor of that, she started a courage cell to kind of commemorate that. And many of us were very moved by her courage, her joie de vivre, if you will. And we wanted to be part of the process. So, this is the Praiseworthy Stitches Courage. Now, Keepsakes did, you know, go the extra mile to get this chart printed. You know, we all bought it, but like to make it available for anybody who was at StitchCon.
Like have enough charts.
Correct. Yeah. And this is on white 28 count even weave. And I also have not done, that's like a Quaker style, wouldn't you say?
Yes, it's a Quaker.
It's a Quaker. So I'm working my process of learning, and this is my progress.
Seriously.
Now, many people are doing it in all different colors. You know, many pinks for breast cancer. Well, I'm doing it, my actual word is actually a purple, because one of our relatives survived lymphoma, right? Did I say it right?
I always forget if it's Hodgkin's or non-Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Right. Anyway, she survived.
It's the not bad one.
She survived that, so that's very close to us. And the blue's in my home because I would like this always to be out once it's done. Because you think about people every time you put a stitch in, and that's not just for people, everyone who is touched by cancer, which is kind of like everybody has courage. Right. So
touched everyone.
I'm very happy to do that. Okay, this is probably my oldest WIP.
We were like surprised.
Poor Victoria.
No,
Her wedding sample. She's
love
gonna
it.
be married 7 years this year.
I love it.
Look at the paper. It's like all messed up. This is a Janlin kit. Obviously 7 years ago, probably 8 years
We
ago.
did not know about floss tube.
We did not, and so I bought this kit from the Stitchery catalog because she loves the beach. Actually, she hoped to get married on the beach, but that didn't work out. But I mean, it was a perfect wedding anyway.
Yeah.
But
I lived in LA.
she lived in LA. They liked the shore, and that just looked perfect. Well, it's sort of full coverage in my book. Look at, you can see that I still use the masking tape method. We also didn't know about serging the corners, but this is my progress. I've got the first page almost fully done, and there's obviously 4 pages. So, again, I do hope that we will see significant progress on this year. That's the best I can do. More in 24.
More in 24.
That is my theme. More. What do you want more of in 24? I want more hugs.
Okay.
This is Kringles that I started a couple years ago. The Little House Needle Works. I love this. This is
She
the
loves
first.
it every time she stitches on it.
I know, and this I think is one of the first ones where I picked out like colors and fabric, and it's a bigger chart. I know many of you have seen it. Well, I did do some color changes. But I don't know what they are. But this is my progress. I have the middle room done, and then the start of the little boy's room. Is it the little boy's room?
I don't know if you can tell if it's a
But
boy
you know
or
what was,
girl.
well, and you know what was really fun is when you go to like StitchCon or Stitch West and you're like working on a color and you get people's opinion. I'm like, do you think that can work there? Do you think that could? Because I frogged all of what I had for the snow because the consensus was, Chris, tell the truth, you can't see it.
Yep.
And that always does work. And anyway, so I'm really happy with my choice. Now, you might not be able to see the snow. Oh yeah, you can see the snow in the video.
Yep.
But I can
Better
also
the
see
second
it.
time around.
Oh, and I just love the reds that I used. And instead of the blackish color that where the word Kringle is, I'm going to use the nice wine color. I don't know what the name of it is. But as I make progress, watch our regular floss tube for information. Now we have
2 more. Kind of 2.
There's more than 2 in there. There's 4 in there.
I know. 5 more.
Okay, so
Final
Victoria
5.
Victoria had Maisie. She's 18 months old now. And here's what I would, this is a Lindy Stitches little stranger birth sampler that I hope to do for her. If you can see that, isn't that cute? And I'm doing it on that 32 count petty point. And I just have a very small start, which is really funny because I thought I didn't have a start. And I was showing it to someone, I'm like, oh, look, I started. So I have a little bit of the border.
Lindy Stitches is one of my favorite designers.
Yeah. So it's very sweet. The colors are awesome.
The fabric's great.
All right, French cuisine. This was
a big present.
This was a big, was it my birthday present?
I think it might have been.
A birthday present a couple of years ago from Victoria with, I think this was the first time I got fancy floss. You bought me fancy floss.
All of it, yeah.
Yeah, all the fancy floss for this design. And this is by a collaboration of Hands On Design and Summer House Stitch Works. They did this cuisine flancaise. Actually, I think they did it at Inspired Needle first, but then it was released to everybody. So there's the chart that goes on the outside of the 4 monthly charts. And I still love this.
Did you show the progress you have?
Oh, no, I guess that would have been nice.
Yeah.
I've started each of the
starts on these.
Yeah. Sorry, I guess that would have been, duh, I was just showing the chart. Okay, there's my start. I start in the middle. Okay.
Nice.
Again, love the detail, the detail, the detail. And these are the fabrics that they did in the class. I don't know if it was a class or a stitch along, but I was fortunate that Inspired Needle still had them in stock by the time I got, oh, Victoria, look how
I know.
close. Oh, jeez. Plum and sage, apple and sage.
Very close.
Here's the chart.
This is the bottom.
Golly gee.
See, just there. Very close.
Okay.
La 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 la.
Okay, this looks like just a center start. Strawberries, fraise. There's the chart. There's my start.
These will be so beautiful.
Pear and rosemary. I know.
I think you were focusing on that apple one.
Because I was trying to finish one.
Yes, I know. I know.
And blueberries. Oh, on time. Oh, I love these colors. There we go. Are those all my whips of the year?
Whips! These are all her whips. Can you believe it?
Well,
wow.
a couple, so.
Yeah, 2 UFOs and all of that. That's not bad.
No.
From what we went through it.
So I think, so it maybe was 80 because we took 2 out and then I finished 2 yesterday.
Yeah.
That you didn't see.
Yeah.
And then,
We're in the 80 range.
maybe 8. We'll go with 80.
Okay. But we hope you enjoyed watching all of her whips, and we love stitching to people's whip parades. Hopefully you got a good glimpse of a variety of stitches and
any input, please just let us know.
Yeah, and if you have never seen us before, please subscribe. We try to make weekly videos. I am in grad school and I do the back end, so sometimes I don't always get it done. Life's a little busy right now.
She does all the editing, so
Yeah.
even if we would film, unfortunately Victoria has that extra job to do, which I really appreciate.
Yeah, so, but we do try and we love stitching.
We definitely have the
major stitchy bug right now, so we are loving floss tube and we're loving stitching, and it's gonna be sad when I have to like do other things for work. But yeah, we hope you hang around, and we always say we hope you get to stitch as much as you want or as little as you want, and we'll see you in our next video. Keep your eyes posted for my whip parade.
All right, thanks for watching.
Bye.